Hey guys, it's Syndicate here, and welcome to my, I don't know what part we're up to now on this video, and you can see I am stuck here. If I lose and get knocked back to the starting room again, I am literally bent over due to the fact that both the excavators are down, and I am stuck here. But anyway, I've been live streaming a bit more often, and I've been really enjoying doing it. What we've been doing at the moment is just Moon, and we've been doing the Biodome route training. If I had to say anything, they're both pretty similar, because when the Biodome does get broken into, like if you do break into, it does get smashed open, then you will kind of struggle a bit more. It's not totally a lot more struggling, but the best thing to do, I'd say, is to start off in the Biodome. That is probably the best way to start, and then when it actually gets broke into, like ours didn't get broke into until round 30 and round 31. After it getting broke into, I spent like a round seeing if there's any way we could repair it, until I saw a mighty ass hole in the roof. And then that was a bit of a shock, because I was just like, what? Everyone was like, look up. So I looked up, and there was like a big hole in the roof, and I was like, oh, that's why we can't get oxygen back in, because it's like a mighty hole. Like I was thinking it's something, like where you'd flick a switch and it'd be repaired, but the actual drill actually just smashes it to pieces, which is like super weird. It would be good to see if you could like repair the oxygen back in there, but then again, I think they've done that so you can't just keep rape training in there. I don't know if I feel they should do an update where you can like flick a switch and like an emergency barrier like closes over it, but and then that emergency barrier can be like locked off again. I'd like to see something like that, because then we could carry on rape training in there if we want to. Because I do like rape training in space. It's good fun. Otherwise, it's just like rape training on any other normal map. But it's just when you're in space, like once you've jumped around in space and a zombie's flown past you in space once, they've done it a million times. Done it once, you've done it once, you've done it twice, you've done it a million times, and it just gets to that point where you're like, yeah, I'm sick of jumping around like a flying man or a spaceman, I suppose, and it gets super duper stressful. But no, it's really good, and the best thing about like rape training here and in the Biodome is that you don't get the Nova 6 crawls unless you do run into the actual area to get the Nova 6 to activate the Nova 6 crawls. If I do stand in that laboratory just there up to my left, there we go, in front of me. If I go and stand in that where it starts off, the Nova 6 crawls will start, and basically they'll start getting on my case, which is really annoying, and I just like absolutely hate them, because they just teleport everywhere. And they're like, we had a problem the other day, I was live streaming and they kept teleporting on my head, and I was just like, rage mode, get off it, and like they really would not get off my head, and they kept teleporting onto it, and I didn't know if it was like some sort of bug, because every time they zoomed forward, it was always they'd land on my head, whether I'd be above them or below them, like depending where I was, they'd be on my head. And I was like, is this like some sort of joke towards what's it called? The sucker things off Alien. Like where they're like sucking on your face. I was thinking it was like maybe a joke towards them because they're in space. But I was like, no, I don't know. But look how cool is that? I got the ray gun just at the right time. I got the ray gun out of the QED, sorry. So I throw that out and I go and get my max ammo, I think, eventually, and start using my. I thought I missed it actually. I was thinking I missed it. And I start using my APK because it's insta kill. I might as well. I did throw another QED, don't forget, and I think like I like look in a minute and see what's come out of it. And as you can see here, lo and behold, I got the ray gun back. Now that deserves a favourite and a like and an awesome comment, because we lost the ray gun because there was a a FAMAS pack punched on the floor, and I didn't want it, but I had to walk through it to get past it. And I walked through it and picked it up, and I was like, no! And then basically I kept trying to get my ray gun back from the box, and it just weren't being successful. And now we got to drop out the QED, and we got a ray gun from it. How cool is that? So now we're back with the ray gun, which is super awesome, and I feel like I'm so confident and happy with it now, because I've got my Anarchy for taking out the big space dudes, also as well as the ray gun. But the launcher I use mainly for everything, and I'm going to apologise again for the stopping and starting of the gameplay. It does happen a lot through this, because like I say, I'm streaming, and it's really awesome on the stream. So if you're not a follower on the stream, then make sure you follow me on Twitter. If you haven't got Twitter, it's a really awesome place to follow like your best gaming directors, if you want to follow them in the like doing whatever they do. Most of the time you can just see like what we go up to in our normal day. Like whether we're going out, we'll post pictures or stuff like that, or post like secret videos like that are unlisted that no one can see unless you're on Twitter. Like I've done a few of them, they're quite good, and people on Twitter seem to like them. Because we just hit a big milestone on there, which is 50,000. We're gonna aim for 100,000. So if you haven't got Twitter, guys, make sure you get a Twitter account. It'll take you honestly about like minutes, well not even a minute, about 30 seconds or 20 seconds to make a Twitter account. It's super easy, and you can follow your favourite directors, see what they're up to, and it's a really good thing to see like with game developers when the new patches are coming out, what's coming out, like what new games and when. So like that's the best thing, like you see interviews early and that kind of stuff, because they all post like what's it called where you get things early, I forgot, like it's like, well, basically like IGN, for example. If you follow IGN, they'll be like, click here to see our interview with the guy who made Zombies, Jimmy Zlizinski, at first, and then like you can go and watch it and be like, that's awesome, and then it'll be posted on their channel the next week. So you basically get exclusive access. I think that's the word. So yeah, Twitter is like a really big good move, and like if you make the account, and then if you forget what my Twitter name is, it's Pro Syndicate. Like I'm supposed to get verified, but I don't know how you get verified, and because people do make fake accounts of me, but they just get blocked dead easily because everyone reports them whenever they speak. So that's quite funny. But yeah, it's great fun. Twitter, I definitely advise it. At first, like I never got into it. I was like, what the hell do I do? Like, what's the point of a tweet? You know, you're limited to how much you can actually say. But you can really just do essays after essay after essay, using like different programs like TwitLonger and stuff like that. But I don't even use them, to be honest. Or TweetDeck. Do you even use Twitter? I want to see if you've got a comment, because like I'd love to. I need to do like a vote on my Facebook saying, do you have? Because like I've got more people on my Facebook fan page, and that was something that we're really close to 100k with. Because I try to get my Twitter and my Facebook 100,000. That'd be awesome. I think when we get 100,000 on them, then we definitely need to do the PVR giveaways, because I was supposed to do them for 100,000. But like, you know, sorry, for my 400,000th subscriber video, you know, saying like thank you, and then because I did say like back at 300k that I'd give away 2 HD PVRs, one for American and one for UK, and I'm sorry for people like Ireland or whatever, but it's just like the places where I could buy them from, that like they're the best places to get them shipped out to, unless I just pick the people and then see where I might as well just do that, you know, pick the people where they're from, and then as soon as they say where they're from, then I'll be like, right, then I'll ship it out, because that's not fair on people from like Australia and apparently now I got quite a lot of people from Dubai. That was crazy, because it was like one of my videos was like most viewed in Dubai, and I was like, what? And it was like the moon of it, one of these series, and then it was like, what? And then it said as seen on blah blah blah, but you know, I didn't understand it because it was like all in Arabic. And then someone was like, yeah, it's like best of Dubai or something. I was like, really? Mind blown. And then yeah, so I clicked on it and it was all in Arabic. I couldn't understand it. And yeah, that was like really awesome to see. I was like, yay! I'm branching out in the world to people like all over the world. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, I should be going on holiday in a few days, so that should be good. I'll have some gameplay, and it'll definitely be like daily footage for you guys whilst I'm gone. So don't worry about that. I'll definitely get some vlogs whilst I'm out there. I'm just in a bit of a situation at the moment where I've got to think about what I want to do about holiday. And then we're pretty much rocking and rolling and ready to go. It should be some good fun. I got 2 GoPros, so if I do crash my bike, you'll actually see me like bail and just like epically fail. And going with Dad, my friend Woody, and my friend Si, so that should be good fun. Should be a good party atmosphere, because I'm actually old enough to drink in Europe. And it's a bit of a shame that like in America it's not old enough to drink, or you know, like go clubbing or anything. You've got to be 21, so that like really sucks. But I'm not too fussed. I don't need to drink to have a good time here. I can like just have a good time no matter what. And like that's for any of you guys. Like I know like if you're at going to college in America, and if you are going to college in America and you've got some like awesome stories you want to tell us, then by all means leave them in the comments. And if you see an awesome story and it deserves to be like thumbed up and everything, let me know, because I want to see it, and then I'll read it. I'll be like, oh my god. Because I just really want to go to like college in America, because it's just so much different to the UK. And I know a lot of people who've gone to college and they're like, wow, it's actually no different from high school. But like if you join a fraternity or something like that, or not a fraternity, that's for women, isn't it? What, a frat? Oh no, I think that's right, fraternity. Frat? What is it called? It's frat and something. There's one for girls. I think frat's for boys. A sorority, that's the one. And would you ever consider joining it one? And if so, which one would it be? Like, I don't know all the types. Are they all the same? Are they all different names? That's the thing. I'm not quite sure. And which is the biggest school in America? What would you say? Like I don't know, because like in the UK, if you had to say which is the best university, you'd say like Cambridge or something. But that's not like a really big party atmosphere in Cambridge. Like I suppose it kind of would be, but then again, it's more like you go there to just study. I want to know like the biggest and best colleges in America. So if you're in America and you want to leave a comment as to which is the biggest and the best, where the best party and like which just rated the best university. No, it's college. See, our college is like when you're at high school. So when you're at college, we're at university. So your college is our university is your college. There we go, simple, out of the way. So yeah, I want to see some comments about it, because I really want to read about it. And if you do, and you want to film, you know, like what your college is like, your college, you know, like if you've just started or you've been there a year or two already, then make a video on it and, you know, post it as you know, like a video response to this because I really want to see what it's like, and then I can check it out and be like, oh dude, that's awesome. And I want to see some frat parties, and I'm sure frats are boys. I think that's right. I want to see some parties and stuff like that because them parties look insane. Because I don't want to just see it look like the movies. I want to just see it like a proper party. So if you guys want to do that for me, that'd be super awesome. And if you haven't done already, make sure you subscribe to see more zombie gameplay. Sorry I didn't speak too much about the gameplay here. I just kind of wanted to talk about colleges and stuff like that. Because I'm actually going to do an IT. It's going to be absolutely boring. So I'd rather just like spice things up, move to America, and study out there if it was at all possible. So yeah, that's been everything, guys. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you do. It's the yellow button above saying subscribe, so go ahead and click that button. It's absolutely free, and if you want to and you're an awesome subscriber, then please click the like and favorite button as well. They're like below the video. Like I'd point to them, but you can't see me. But I'm sure you can see them anyway. That helps so much, and yeah, just thanks for everything. We got the Reagan back, so road to round 30, we're close now. So I've been Syndicate, guys, and adios amigos. That's Spanish, by the way. A lot of people are like, what the hell does that mean? It's Spanish for goodbye, I think. I'm sure it is. But yeah, I just like saying it because it sounds awesome.